Florida, and a pretty good-looking scoreboard for Twins fans. They lead it 6-1. Game, of course, doesn't count, but managers, coaches, players all want to get to this point of the season individually and collectively thinking that they're playing well. And that's been the case here today, thanks to the starting pitcher, Irvin Santana, with 6 good innings. Philippe Aumont is the new Phillies pitcher.
Coming in for the 6th time this spring. Aumont came up with the Phillies in 2012. Hard-throwing right-hander. Say his curveball is his out pitch along with a split finger.
Kind of evolved as a relief-only pitcher early in his career as starter. Came to the Phillies in the Cliff Lee deal years ago.
He was Seattle's #1 pick back in 2007, 11th pick in that draft overall, out of Quebec, Canada.
Shane Robinson will hit to lead things off for the Twins in the bottom of the 8th. If you're like me and you hope somehow, some way, Major League Baseball returns to Montreal on the basis of his heritage and his French-Canadian name, you'd hope that Aumont would be a part of the Montreal franchise. Inside to Robinson. Did you like going there when you were with the Pirates?
Yeah, I did. Montreal is a beautiful
gorgeous city.
Yep. Now, Twins used to have a catcher. I don't remember his first name, but his last name was Ardois.
Danny Ardois.
Danny Ardois. You imagine Aumont pitching to Ardois?
Oui, oui.
How about Shane Robinson having quite an afternoon? His 3rd hit. Right back up the middle.
Twins got him because, as Terry Ryan said, they scouted him and saw him put together good at-bats, and he's done just that in camp this year. Jason Kanzler entered the game as a right fielder, getting his first plate appearance today. That'll roll by to the backstop and allow Robinson to advance to second. Wild pitch will be charged to Aumont.
Aumont, you can see, 6'7", 240-pounder. He was voted a couple years ago, actually 2011 and 12, voted the best fastball and curveball in the Phillies organization. That's in the minor leagues.
Bouncer to short. Robinson has to stay put. And Kanzler's retired, 1 away.
You know, when you get named that many times, that many years, that's not a good thing. That means you're hanging around the minor leagues too long.
Here's Doug Bernier. Bernier started the game as a shortstop. We saw him last inning at 3rd base. Inside, ball 1. Sliced foul. That ball left the ballpark. Went right down the entryway there, I think.
Might be under my truck. That's right, parked back there.
Solid stroke to center for Bernier, and they'll hold Robinson at 3rd base. All right, maybe you can answer this because you're a Florida resident. You have a truck. Does it have 4-wheel drive?
Yes, it does.
Why?
Good question.
What on earth do you need 4-wheel drive for down here?
Well, when I bought it up in Minnesota.
Okay.
The Hummer. Yeah, still have my 2004 Hummer. And I did need it up there.
Well, yeah, because we have snow, we have ice, we have mud sometimes.
Right.
I've never understood what people need 4-wheel drive vehicles for down here.
backwoods, maybe.
Then the natural question would be, what are you doing driving in the backwoods? But I don't want to know the answer. Ball one. Mejia popped up to second his first time up.
You know, this is another thing that they can do here with these complexes now that the minor leagues are affiliated with the big leagues. And, you know, back in the early 70s or prior, before the Twins came here to Florida, or excuse me, Fort Myers, the big league club was in Orlando, the minor league was in Melbourne. You never really had that combination togetherness.
One, but not two, and a run scores. Mejia will get credit for a run batted in, reaching on a fielder's choice.
So these kids like Mejia get an opportunity to step across to the varsity field and get a chance to get some major league playing time. What a great experience for these young kids.
Was talking with Ryan Sandberg about that before the game today, about their facility in Clearwater. I've been to Clearwater for a number of years. You and I suppose, 8 years ago, did a telecast up there, but they have a new facility
Beautiful
up there.
Ballpark.
And it's, you know, the first thing he pointed out was, you know, the minor league facility is right by the big league facility, so you can do that. And, I mean, here, with the improvements they've made here, the most significant improvement that a lot of fans will never see is the academy across the way, across the parking lot, where they have basically dormitories for the low-level minor league players over there. It is just phenomenal what they've got there.
Spoiled, rotten.
Similar to what I'm sure you must have had in Melbourne in 1969.
I tried to explain yesterday. The commissioner was in. I came about 8:30 and met a lot of the people in his meeting that we had. We're talking about the old Army barracks that we had in Melbourne, Florida, when I first signed, with no air conditioning in July. It was a treat. It makes you realize, do you really want to play this game when they stick you in a room on the second floor with a window and a rope? And they say, well, I asked what the rope was for, and they said, well, in case there's a fire. Think about it. A rope, a fire, what's my chances of getting out?
1-2 to Travis Harrison. He's from your home country, Orange, California. Tustin High School.
Okay, yeah. Same high school that Hughes went to. Tustin High.
Played last year here in Fort Myers.
Phil Hughes.
Right. Harrison did, 269. Checked his swing. No, he didn't. And that'll end the inning. Twins get another run they hope they won't need at the top of the ninth.
They don't have that type of pitch in high school.